Hello and welcome to the video, and thank you so much for checking out the channel. I am the Cosmic Turtle, and this is the second part for my Renegade playthrough of Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Mass Effect 1. I'm not sure how you word it because the whole collection is called Legendary Edition, but obviously it's Mass Effect 1. And like I said, we're going to be doing a Renegade playthrough, or at least as Renegade as it can be. If letting a certain character die later is a Renegade option, I will not be doing it because they are my favourite characters, so that would be my only potential good option or good choice that I make. Before we get into it, just quickly sorting out my my stream things here, because this is one of those games I think they're funny, and remove as a category. So yeah, we're playing this on the Xbox Series X, and this game, according to its case here, is optimized for Series X. It's got the little X symbol on it, Series X with a line under it. It is 4K Ultra HD, and it has HDR. On the back it says optimized for Xbox Series X, and it also has smart delivery if you're into that sort of thing, which I believe is just if you got an Xbox One now, you can buy it, play it, then get a Series X when they stop being out of stock everywhere, and your game will still work on the new console as the newest version. Not like if you buy a PS4 game and you put it in a PS5, I believe it remains a PS4 game, it doesn't upgrade to PS5. So you have no respect for your wallet, you see, so you've got to pay money again to get it how you want it, if you want to get the PS5 version. Right, I think that's everything we need to do. Let's quickly figure out what we're doing here for the story. Find Garrus. Yeah, so I guess we're just going to go see Garrus. Are we where we need to be? I didn't check the map. We're here. I guess we need to be there. Where are we? Oh, wait a minute, I think we need to just go over here. Right, yeah, so in the previous video, oh yeah, there's clinic though. In the previous one we just done the prologue.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doug. Now if Garrus
I
comes
did the
around,
prologue,
you
got on here,
keep your mouth shut.
tried
Who are you?
grassing on
Let her
Saren,
go.
but the game wouldn't have any of it. And now we're meeting all the big players. Oh damn. Get wrecked, mate.
I smell trouble.
I may need to lower this down. Oh. The headset, that is. I think the game's probably fine. Why are they moving so fast? Please kill damage. There we go. Maybe just need to swap guns. We could buy one little thing here. Volume. Maybe not less. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this Xbox. It's a weird, like, proper minor problem. For some reason, when I press the home button, it kind of thinks I'm holding it for a second and brings up the option to shut down the console.
Shot at that bastard.
Right, it was a big
What were you
risk.
thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Ah, well, hell, you know how
I
it
know
is.
those men
Heroes and all.
But if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up.
Oh shit, I'm doing.
from telling
This is what we
Garrus about
Renegade. I'm
the
picking the
quarry.
good options here.
Does this have anything to do with the investigation into Saren?
My bad.
I think it might. Dr. Michelle, tell us what happened.
Well, none of these were Renegade options. They
A
were
few
just
days
more
ago,
in line with the
Quarian
Paragon.
came by my office. She'd been shot.
These are all
but she
just
wouldn't
generic
tell me who
options
did
anyway, I
it.
think.
I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to
Ah,
trade
the
information
cursed Shadow
in exchange
Broker.
for a safe place to hide.
So this game came out Friday. It's Tuesday today, and there's already only 10,300 people watching it. Madness.
Then what?
Alright, go on.
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Sarah.
No?
And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Evil
Fist
Sarah.
betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren
He made him an offer he couldn't
something
refuse.
worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
Garrus, my boy. Hello, Hastruka. How's it going?
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention
You only
anything about
missed
Saren
one
or
stream,
the
by the
gift?
way. I didn't stream yesterday,
The
and obviously I
information
streamed
she
it
was
on
going to
Friday.
trade.
So
She
you're
said it
probably
had
early
something to
days
do
or
with the
early
gas.
part in the game.
She must be able to link Saren
They
to
all
the
look
Geth.
so crisp. And
There's
the
no way
graphics
the
are
Council
really
can
good.
ignore this.
What's this? We don't have anything
Time
yet.
to pay Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Welcome aboard,
Alright then.
Garrus.
Don't
You
nag.
know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan
It's probably going to be
Rex to take him out.
the Garrus and Rex show
Yeah, we saw
as soon
them
as
in
I
the
can
bar.
get them both. Alright. Alright, fine, we can
Krogan
use him.
might come in handy.
Last I heard,
Oh yeah,
he
that's
was at
not
the
about
CSEC
Rex.
Academy.
Of course we can have the Krogan.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk.
Alright.
hurry,
You're
you
playing
can
a
catch him at
horrible
the
renegade
academy
bitch,
before
right?
he
That
leaves.
is correct.
Move out.
We're keeping the tradition of playing BioWare games as an evil character going. Would you want to have Caden or Ashley? What do you reckon? From what I understand, Ashley is a space racist and Caden is boring but becomes interesting in later games. But that doesn't stop him from being boring in number 1. Caden, ah. Yeah, I suppose when you call Ashley a space racist, it kind of instantly affects her stock. I avoid Ashley as much as possible. Well, I see, I think I know who you're going to put up on the chopping block later. Wrong way. Alright, turn. Right then, so where did they say Rex was? I was listening, but it weren't going in. It was just going in one ear, out the other, so I have no clue what I'm doing now. I want to see this map. Ah, CSEC Academy. Must be down here. Let's bring up the map again, have a little nose. Where am I? Which symbol here? Alright, okay, we have these little blue things. Alright. Let's check the CSEC Academy. Yeah, I hope you had yourself a good weekend, by the way. Oh yeah, buttons, isn't it? That's what we gotta do.
Any regrets about leaving Citadel security?
Fighting a rogue spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in
See,
the
there's
way.
nothing to skip it. Does that mean, like, this
Well, we
game
don't
is
lack for
deliberately
excitement, that's
loading
for sure.
slowly for the dialogue right now? Oh, Rex, where are you? Oh yeah, I did mention in the previous stream, but obviously you weren't there at the time, but I'm probably not going to do too many side quests in this game, purely because it's just too big.
Witnesses
And
saw
there
you
are
making
3
threats
Mass
at
Effect
Fist's
games here,
bar.
so I need
Stay away
to,
from him.
I don't take orders from you.
you know,
This is your only warning, Rex.
You
I
should
guess
warn
just make
Fist.
sacrifices
That
for
would
the
kill
playthrough. You tell him,
Want me
Rex.
to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Oh, see, I love Rex. What a badass character.
Go on. Get out of here.
Right, mate, he was
Like
going
what?
regardless of what you said.
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you.
Oh yeah, you can spend
We're
ages
both
scouring
warriors,
planets
Shepard.
for all sorts of stuff.
Out of
Yeah,
respect
I feel
for
like
you,
if I did that, I'd end up with,
I
like, you know,
won't kill.
just way too many
Fist knows
streams
you're
of the
coming.
free
We'll have a
games.
better chance if we all work together.
And
My
I do want to
people have
stream
a
some more
saying,
Nia.
Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
In the previous Nia stream, I actually finished the game, but I finished the game and got ending A. And the way how it works is once you load up the game, you actually load into a random part of the game, and then you work towards ending B, and I believe it's the same for C, D, E. So I want to go back and do more of that as well. Welcome
Glad to have you on the
aboard,
team, Rex.
Rexy boy.
Let's go.
Okay, so the plan is
I hate
Renegade
to keep
against
fish
everyone
waiting.
except Rex. Rex will get all the Paragon options, because look at him. How could you not be a Paragon to Rex? Maybe Garrus as well. Everyone loves Garrus. Don't upset all those people. Right, where are we going? Or do I? I don't mind Garrus, but I've always preferred Rex as a character. I think he's just badass. I guess we got to go back up.
Must be hard for you, Garrus. Knowing that the person behind all this death and destruction is a Turian Spectre.
Can I persuade you to be
Saren
Paragon
is
to
either a
Tali
traitor
as
or a
well?
madman.
Tali is
Taking
just
him
not
down will destroy
someone
the
I can be
dominion of
evil to.
Turians everywhere.
We can be nice to
Glad to
Tali.
hear. I was losing sleep over the prospect of people not loving
We'll be
the
extra renegade towards Ashley then. She gets everyone's renegade run off. Right, this is the ship. This is the wrong elevator. Back
Love
in.
to see what the Normandy can do.
I get so lost in the Citadel. If you know where I'm
Only
going,
hopes for
all
combat
the
while
guidance
flying
in the
in a
world would be
stealth
appreciated.
But the stealth drive adds a new tactical level to space combat as we know it. Surprise attacks, undetected flanking maneuvers.
If I just
This
press the
isn't a
skip... Oh, it just skips their dialogue. Maybe it does skip the elevator as well? Right, I think it was this one I needed to get into.
I'm surprised
come on,
that
game.
you're willing to kill your own Rex. Aren't the Krogan
Well, look at
just
him, he's a
few
monster, he didn't care.
generations away
Rex
from
is just a
extinction?
badass.
You don't get it. For all your talk of honor and
I get lost
pride,
all the time too.
Turians never had to
Oh,
test
no.
their principles in a
I'm pretty
real
sure
struggle.
in 2 or 3 they made the
Anyone
Citadel
who fights
much
us
easier
is
to
either
work your way
stupid
around.
or on Saren's
I think.
payroll.
Or maybe I
Killing
just
the
played one of
latter
those
is
2 more
business.
than one and just got used to it.
Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
I feel like it is easier to maneuver and sort of work your way around in 2 or 3. So look at the journal. What are we doing here? Fist. Yeah, I know Rex has joined. What's his name? Urdnot. It's a cool name. What's this? Yeah, has arranged a meeting with Aquarian. Oh yeah. I gotta find Tali in some sort of corridor. Rex and his quotes. I missed that. They're fantastic characters. It's a shame they didn't use them anywhere else, just to kind of keep them around, I guess. Yeah, I pie those people off. And I don't like how Rex gets sidelined after this game, yet Garrus remains as a companion for all 3. Nothing against Garrus, I just would have preferred Rex to be my companion in all 3 games. Alright, where are we going? Financial district? No. Let's have a look at the map again. This isn't helping. We've got an X by here. That's nothing to do with where we need to go. See, the problem is, it tells you on the left, you got a little flag. You got to go to the little flag. Problem is, if you're not in the area where the little flag is, it doesn't tell you how to get to it. Like, it doesn't say, oh yeah, well, what you want to do is you want to go to the embassy lounge, and this is where your flag will be. Or it doesn't say, well, you got to go down this elevator, haven't you, you fool? Go there, and then you'll get where you need to go. It doesn't tell you anything. Well, that's the Citadel Tower. It's definitely not there. No. Well, the rapid transit might help because I can just fast travel to a different part of the Citadel. Rex deserves his own game. Imagine what that man must have seen. He's like 1,000 years old. You need to go to the wards. Ah, right, okay. Alright, so we just keep going forwards. Yeah, a game about Rex would be awesome, especially since he is from like a warrior race. And then once you finish the game and you're Old Man Rex, you literally just play like a sex simulator when you are Old Man Rex trying to repopulate and bring his race back from the brink of extinction. So it goes from a war game to just... I'm not even sure how you want to describe that version of Rex's story. Was this... Oh, wrong button. Was this way to the wards? Wrong one again. Yeah, I think this is it. Alright, come on now, Shepard. Don't let me down. is it
binary helix had
elevators?
settled out
Always
of
an
court with the
elevator.
Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had
Right.
contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with
Let's hope you're right here, Hastruga, because if not, I'm
going
going to be so lost.
The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
No, I don't just hate when you get no viable results. Always the worst. Okay. No, I think you might be right here. Something about this feels familiar. Alright, there's no little arrow here, but that's not to say we're not in the right area. Maybe we just haven't got haven't gone through enough of the loading screen. Why can't she run for longer than 2 seconds? You're supposed to be like the elite soldier.
Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia.
I'll try to guide you then.
A devoted
Thank you.
wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
On the extranet. Is that like the super internet? What are we doing here? Let's try this door first. Ah, isn't it? This looks like the area. Not there, but this sort of corridor feels right. Okay, so it must be this corridor then. But not exactly this one. Just up these set of stairs, I believe. So, is it around here? Or is it in the over the night? This red sort of room feels right. Oh yeah, look at that. That doesn't even make sense. Haha, look at me. Oh, no, this isn't right. This isn't it. This is where we got attacked by some assassins. Let's go beat up Fist. Maybe this will give us some clues. I keep pressing X to reload, but X throws the grenade now. Shit, heal! Ah, come on, Rex and Garrus, what are you guys doing? Kick some ass. Ah, I see the problem here. I just noticed, this game has almost no background music. It's so quiet. Like, the absence of noise is quite distracting. If you know what I mean. Oh, he was just like knocked out on the floor while healing himself. Just he used rest. He thinks he's a Pokemon. There we go. Save a bit of time here. There we are. Easy stuff, man. Yes, we did. Oh, I know how to shoot him.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse.
Oh, you
All the real guards
fools!
must be dead.
You're going to Fist, right? Yes, we are. You're making a mistake.
I just killed 50 bodyguards to get in here. What do you think I'll do to you?
Screw Fist. He doesn't pay us enough for this.
How is that Renegade?
It would have been quicker to
Wouldn't
just
Renegade
kill
be
them.
killing them?
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
What do you know, Garrus? Oh yeah, look at me, master hacker.
ACM is hot.
Says some of our magical powers on the go. Oh fuck. Fall back! Gareth! Get out of the way! Why can't I aim? Oh, because Gareth's been in the way, is it?
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Start
Tell me
talking.
where the Quarian is, and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here, I don't know where she is.
She's aiming
That's
the gun
truth.
at his head,
He's no use
threatening to
to
shoot
you
him in the
now.
kneecaps.
Let me kill him.
Wait,
I'll shoot you in the kneecaps. Hey, wait a
I know
minute.
where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here, said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me
You
where that
son of a
meeting is
bitch.
before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wharves.
That gun looks
back
giant.
by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Please let me kill this guy. Oh, attaboy Rex.
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
A lot of people
Attaboy.
died because of him. He had it coming. Now let's move. We have to save that Quarian.
She's in the red area from before. Yeah, I knew that area was important for some reason. As soon as we leave this area, it might, I might start having a better or an easier time of getting around, basically. Just, I don't know what it is. This area I just find so unhelpful, I guess, or just, hard to navigate. What are you all doing here? Your boss is dead. And why is that man floating back there? Did you see that? Oh, what? You killed him and... Oh, thought he was going to go the other way. So, but that was a horrible realization. He's hiding behind cover. Yeah, they can't get me here. Ah, my foot! Although I'm pretty sure if someone got shot with a sniper rifle in the foot, they'd probably lose their foot. Like, the thing is coming off. Right, whoever that is shooting me in the back, you better sort your shit out. Are we timed here? Oh shit, there's a timer. Go, go, go. Here I am, just lollygagging and taking my time. And poor little Tally is on the verge of death. It was this one, wasn't it? Tally, am I coming? I like how his name is Assassin.
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way.
Hey, don't
The deal's
move
off.
her, you weirdo. Fuck you guys.
Eat this! Fist set
Yeah,
me
cheers,
up.
big spider
I knew I
guy.
couldn't trust him.
I took
Don't
care
worry
of him.
about Fist. He got what was coming to him.
Then I guess there are two things I need to thank you for. Who are you?
A
My
friend.
name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this.
You can kind of see through her visor a bit more clear now. Like it's
You're
not
not
just
making my
some
life
eyeballs
easy,
behind some glass. You can actually see like the outline of a nose and stuff.
Assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many? Who's this? The Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Shut up and I'll tell
Quarian
you.
can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here.
Tali
Why
Zora
did you leave the
Naraya. It's an
flotilla?
interesting name.
I was on my pilgrimage, my rite of passage into adulthood.
What about
kind of
Saren?
evidence did you find? How'd you get it?
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol.
See, I like
of Geth
Tali,
to
but her race are a bunch of
I waited
fools
for one to
creating
become
an
separated
AI
from its
that,
Then I
like, you know,
disabled it and removed its
overthrew
memory
them.
core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
Is that true?
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Yeah, the Quarians are kind of idiots. But they are the stereotypical character or race that you see in movies where humans make robots and the robots turn on us. Like, you know, they are an alien version of that sort of trope, I guess.
Saren won't get out of this one.
Wait, there's more.
And they don't
Saren
really
wasn't
improve in
working
the later
alone.
games. I don't remember the story of the later games all that well.
Eden Prime was a major victory.
All I remember is I love the Krogans, and that never changes. Even in Andromeda I liked the Krogans.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
Ah, but
I
don't fear the
recognize
Reapers,
that other voice,
it's
the
okay.
one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
Not a fact. It was interesting when you think about it. The Mass Effect games came into existence because of BioWare wanting to do their own sort of like Star Wars thing instead of doing more KOTOR games. And now Mass Effect has remasters where KOTOR doesn't. Do you reckon we would be having like a KOTOR trilogy Legendary Edition if BioWare stayed on and did, say, a trilogy of KOTOR games, or they would never be remastered because EA are a bunch of tools? Even though, as I say that, KOTOR is apparently being remastered right now. It's not far-fetched.
Vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe
Is that a
Saren knows how to
fact?
bring the Reapers back.
The council is just
Why would
going
you
to love
revere
this.
anyone whose name is the Reaper or Reapers?
They won't believe you anyway. Just keep them out of this.
We have to tell them. Even if they don't believe anything else, this proves Saren is a traitor.
The captain's right.
Oh.
We need to present
Oh, okay.
this to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
council
yeah.
right
Let's do
away.
that.
What about her?
I was just testing you to see if you were paying attention.
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do.
Tali
Let me
Zora
come with you.
Naraya. You're not ready for this. You could be
I'll take
useful.
all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get...
I like your veil. It has like a nice interesting pattern on it.
Take a
But
few
I'm not
minutes
sure
to
if it's a
collect
veil or
this
a
and
hood.
meet us at the tower.
I guess it's more accurate to call it, isn't it? A hood. I am going to stick with my two main guys for the moment. I'll probably swap Tali in every now and again. I forgot the woman's name by here in between these two. But I probably won't be using these two again. It'd be mainly Rex and whoever else I fancy at the time. Oh, when was this? And that was the beginning of a wonderful girl friendship. So is this who you're putting your vote in for the romance then? Now we've got to go back to the council. That's another thing as well I just noticed. The main people in this are called the council. And in Star Wars, the leaders of the Jedi are the council as well.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
I could not. I don't have time for side quests, my man. Ask my Paragon character. He'll help you, maybe. Yeah, I got two characters on this now. One which I will play when I'm not streaming. which I have done less than what I've done on this character. I played it for like an hour and then went back and played loads more Resident Evil 8. I've actually played through that game 4 times now. Once on the absolute hardest difficulty in the game with infinite ammo and like 2 or 3 guns, and even then it was still a bloody ball ache. This is not how you get there. Well, you can't romance Tali as a woman, so friendship is all we get. Oh, what? Alright then. Oh, does that mean I have to romance someone with a penis? Oh god, what happened to my character there? Well, if they have to have a penis, I'm going for Rex. Even though Rex will probably like pie me off because he, you know, wants to repopulate the Krogans.
There's no way the council can ignore us this time.
Oh, that was...
Spectre are done.
That was odd. Right, well, let me quickly higher the volume for this on my headphones. I lowered it down earlier and now I regret it, so my bad. Alright then. You can always go for Liara, who is technically genderless but has boobs. That's always a bonus. Boobs are always appreciated. How can... Tell you what, I'm not even going to question the whole genderless thing, because nowadays is not the time to question genders. Too much drama in it all. When this game came out, that would have been a fine conversation to have. Nowadays, it's too risky.
Come on.
Ah, Anderson, my man.
The Quarian's evidence to the council.
Oh, you can wait until the 3rd game, which has a lesbian option. It took them 3 games to have a lesbian option. Goodness me, they were slacking.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
The funniest romance will always be for me in Dragon Quest Inquisition when you can romance Iron Bull.
Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status.
Hilarious stuff. I think it's Iron Bull his name is.
To bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren.
He's like a giant grey guy with horns and an eye patch. Matriarch Benezia?
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives.
Asari, that's what the race was
Revered
called.
for their wisdom and experience. They serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful bionic, and she has many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was expected.
All I know is that you shouldn't fear them.
The Reapers were an ancient race of machines.
It's okay, lads. I know the future. We win. You lot may not, but we win. That's why they follow Saren.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for them.
Yeah, Asari look like women, but are monogender. Kind of a cheap take. Yeah. But it's just easier, isn't it, I suppose? It's like the Namekians in Dragon Ball. They all look like men, but they technically reproduce just by vomiting an egg out of their mouth. So they aren't really men or women, they just look like them. They look stereotypical of men.
Saren thinks he can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible.
He's a moron.
Has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
Well, I reckon it's because people feared them, you see, and the Reapers were content with that, so they went away. And now they've realised that people are, like, you know, they're morons singing about not fearing them. So they're like, oh, what's this shit about? And then they're going to come back and make us fear Reapers again, making the song null and void. And that's the last time I'm going to mention the Blue Oyster Cult's Don't Fear the Reaper.
You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
Those eyes look really cool. You're wrong!
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it
Oh, this music's getting intense a little bit there, that noise, isn't it?
Run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough.
You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a
screw those guys. They're crap anyway.
Human colonies.
Every time humanity
It's the
asks
same
for
old
help,
story.
we ignore us.
Same old song and
Shepard's
dance.
right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador.
Bull?
There's another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No. It's too
I'll need
soon.
5,000 credits.
Humanity is not ready for the
Per
responsibilities
limb
that come
and
with joining the Spectres.
digit. Quit holding us
It was a
back.
Turian Spectre who betrayed this council. And it was a human who exposed him. I have earned this.
We will let you join the council, but we do not grant you the rank of master.
Commander Shepard.
Ah, love it. That's right. I am what Anakin always wanted to be. I got the rank of Spectre, not Master. Basically the same thing. You tell him, Bastila. They kind of have a passing resemblance as well. I wonder if that was deliberate.
It is the decision
Or
of the council.
I'm just
to grant
seeing
all
Bastila where she
powers and
doesn't actually
privileges and special tactics
have
in
anything in
the
common.
branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank of fire.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance.
Honestly, I weren't
They are the
thinking.
right hand of
I
the
completely
council,
forgot
instruments
that
of
the woman who
bear a great
voices
burden.
the Femme
They are
Shep, as
protectors of
people call it for
galactic
some
peace.
reason, was the voice,
Both our first
same
and
voice as
last line of
Bastila.
defense.
Completely forgot.
The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human
Like a fool.
Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
About
Ready for
time.
this since Eden Prime.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
I'll find him.
I'm ready.
This meeting of the council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do.
Thank you,
Shepard.
Anderson.
You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre.
But I thought they said that Spectres weren't
Anderson, come
trained,
with me.
they were
I'll need your help to
chosen
set
or
all
whatever,
this up.
whatever he said. Spectre inductee. Become a Spectre. So Spectres aren't trained, but now that I am a Spectre, I gain special training.
Thank you.
What do you expect
Figures.
from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Spectre bonus! Spectre training talent unlocked! Yeah! Alright, where was I going again? You've proven so. Right, Alright, so am I leaving the Citadel now? I assume I gotta go to my ship now, because now I can follow Saren. Rex just standing there like a huge murderous frog. You know, I have never connected that they kind of look like frogs, but you're right. I always knew they looked like something. I could never piece it though. But it is a frog, isn't it? No, I wouldn't mind if the KOTOR remake, if they made it play a bit more like Mass Effect. I know it couldn't play exactly like Mass Effect because this is primarily a shooting game, and the KOTOR games have a massive emphasis on
I've been raised
melee
to see
combat.
Krogan as bloodthirsty thugs, but you've surprised me.
He reminds me of a
You are different.
of Pimple from Battletoads.
Genophage
I've never
is a
played
lot easier to
Battletoads, but I am
swallow
aware
than
to a
Krogan or
degree
savage
of
monsters,
what and who
isn't
they
it?
are, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Why don't you
But I
head
don't
back
know which
to
one
the
Pimple is by
Normandy,
name.
kid?
But there's
If you
Pimple
stay
and
here in
Wart,
the
I believe.
real world,
I don't know what the third one's
you
called.
might have to learn something.
Oh, thanks. Happy to be here. Right, are you going to tell me what I need to do now? Ah, speak to the ambassador. Oh, yeah, meet him at the docking bay. I didn't know I could just click A on it. Ah, right, wart is it? Zit, rash, zits and pimple. Yeah. Well, a zit is a wart, more or less. I just picked the wrong name for it. But yeah, I haven't played any of the games. I've seen them in like YouTube videos and stuff where people are talking about what do you call it, like older side-scrolling fighting games or different franchises inspired by the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the whole anthropomorphic animals like Street Sharks. Well, them were some awesome characters. That's something that needs to come back, or a resurgence. Need to bring back the Street Sharks. Right, how the hell do I get to the I need to get to an elevator. Oh, fuck, it's the wards again, isn't it? Go to the wards and then there's another elevator while there that will take me to the next place. As a kid I never got the joke. Well, I didn't really speak English back then. You can I can fast travel. What? How? How did I do that? Oh, wait a minute. The car. It's by here, isn't it? Not that one though. Ah, I was right next to I was right next to one, wasn't I? Ah, balls to it. I'll have to run. I was right next to one. Yeah, I forgot about that. I still don't get why I can only run a couple steps and then she's just like, oh fuck this, man. Whew, these guns are too heavy. Alright. Try again, come on, make it to the door. Yeah, made it to the door at least.
Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the
There was
Hades
one
Gamma
back
cluster.
up the stairs.
When
Ah,
asked
right.
why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last
I'm an
week,
idiot, I
company
guess.
officials refused to comment.
It's alright, once I leave this place, I haven't got to worry about it for a while, I think. Oh, it's amazing, thanks. Constable.
So tell me, who'd win in a fight between you and Shepard?
That question smacks of impertinence. Commander Shepard is a Spectre with a distinguished service record.
So was Sarah. Think about it.
Well, in a fight between me and Garrus, I reckon I would win. I haven't given Garrus any skill points yet. He's at a quite a severe disadvantage, to be honest. How do I... The flux? No. 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 Alright, there's a rapid transit here. I can just get in that. Right, so if I just go down to the left or down to the right, I'll make it to one of them. Open! Right, here we go. Citadel Rapid Transit. Get me out of here! No! I don't... Damn it! I want to go to the... I've already been there once. Back up the stairs. CSEC Academy. Oh, okay. I gotta go CSEC. I want to see this damn place. I think I got the wrong stairs. I'm hearing disco music. What's going on here? Yep, wrong stairs. Ah. Watch out, I'm gonna be stuck here for at least 10 minutes now and I'm running around like a tit. Like, Garrus, why was you stood behind that door like you was told off? You don't get to come to the club, Garrus. You stand here. Oh. No, you said go to CSEC. Wasn't there a way to... Oh yeah, CSEC Academy is by here. Right, okay, so CSEC Academy is down by here. They really needed to have a more functional map that tells you where to go when you're not in the correct area.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Biotics extremists. Oh, that's kind of like that character. Is it Jack or Jax or something in 2 or 3? The crazy cybernetic woman. Right, are you there? Hey, Docking Bay! Let's get out of here!
Plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production
Francis
will open
Kit. What is Princess
Elcor
Kit?
with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kit claims that he's also excited by giving a
Ward
human audience a chance
locations.
to judge
See.
Hamlet by
Oh,
his deeds and not his
idiot.
emotions.
Yeah, right. There were subtitles. I thought there was, like, you know, though I thought those were my only options. I didn't realize they were going to branch off into new options. Yeah, the idiot was me, not you, by the way, when I said idiot.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours
But
now.
why?
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
There's
Count
more
me
to
in,
this.
Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. Came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Oh, it shall be
Saren's
done.
not gonna get away this time.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got us Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our
I like this
company
guy's
there dropped
jacket.
out
It's
of
pretty cool.
contact, and there have
Both of
been
them got nice
sightings around
jackets, to be
Noveria.
fair. Look at them.
Find out what Saren was after
Fancy
on Pharos
pantsers.
and Noveria. Maybe you can
And I get
figure
these
out where the
weird
conduit is before he does.
onesies.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know
No,
if
of
she's
course.
involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Future fashion is always weird as hell. Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's like they try too hard, or, like, you know, they try to make it weird, but still not completely... Ooh, what do you reckon? Start with Pharos or start with Noveria? Like, they try to keep it vaguely familiar, I guess, but it still has to be different enough that it feels futuristic. Like, look at flipping Rex and his giant hump above his head. What's that about? Has he got a super weak neck or something, like a Titan from Attack on Titan? Personally, I hate Pharos. Always do that last. Alright then.
Maybe I can get to Noveria before the Geth.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Alright, I'm off, Anderson. I've already wasted too much time in the Citadel being lost, so I can't ask you about the questions. But it's okay.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
No!
Heard what
You do not have permission to decontaminate me.
Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on the chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. You got anything you want to say to the crew? Now's the time.
Now we do things my way.
Listen up, Normandy. This is your commander speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. And I refuse to let anything get in the way of that mission.
Nobody's going to help us. Saren can't hide from us.
Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
Humanity is in this alone. Oh, we must not fail. Oh, there we go. Owen.
None of the other species has the guts, grit, or balls to deal with this. So it's up to us. We're
They
the
may
only
not
ones
actually
who can
have
stop
balls,
Saren.
though.
I swear to you all,
On a
we
literal,
will stop him.
biological
Well
point
said,
of view.
Commander. Captain will be proud.
He doesn't matter
The
anymore.
captain's not here. I'm in charge now, Joker, and time's wasting. Get this bird in the air.
Yes, ma'am.
You're going into space. Is it kind of a bird, really? Because you don't really fly in space. You more like float, don't you? And propel and thrust yourself in the direction you want to go. Then again, I suppose that's the same as flying, isn't it? Except in space, there's no gravity trying to make you smack the floor and smush yourself. Wrong button. Right, let's go back. So we're going to Navarus or Navarios or whatever it was called. Aha, Nevaria. Here we go. Where are my map markers? What is going on with this game? Someone tell me where I'm going. What's going on here? Alright, this one. Now is maybe the time that I let you in on a really lame German language Mass Effect pun, if you are interested. Of course! Lay it on me. I'll have to explain the joke, but maybe you can still get a groan out of it. Yeah, that is all good by me. Ah, here we go. Navaria. Land. Let's go.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy.
Yeah, that's right.
Advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be
So,
established,
so the German translation of he, she, it, rattles is Shepherd, which is pronounced pretty much like shepherd. So the joke goes, why is the protagonist of Mass Effect so bad at sneaking up on people? Alright. Why are they so bad? Shepherd. Oh, dearie me. Because they rattle. Oh, dearie me. Oh. Why would they name the character Rattles? Or so similar to it? Like, completely unrelated to the joke. They could have changed the name, surely, to make it a bit cooler sounding in each language. Because they rattle. Yeah, it's not really the best for stealth, is it?
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore.
The more I'm thinking about that, the more it's tickling me. Nobody thought of that as my... Yeah, probably. But normally, like, Germany, of all places, seems like the most strict with that sort of thing. Or maybe it's just in direct relation to Hitler and Nazis, and in other things they don't really care, maybe. But I know whenever, like, you know, those things get brought up, they're proper on the ball with censorship and changing things.
That's far enough.
What have you?
I'm on important business.
Step aside.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
They plan to be trouble, man. I can't let you enter the port area without confirmation of your identity. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Oh, no, you don't.
Don't try it.
I'm keeping my gun.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3
So am
to surrender
I.
your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down!
Yes, right. Well, in this case, we're just dealing with an English name that happens to sound like a completely unrelated German word.
To carry weapons here, Captain.
That is true.
You may proceed, Spectre.
It is...
I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational.
Let me try and think of the Japanese name for a second. Well, I can't think of the one I was going to say. I was thinking of Yu-Gi-Oh! With Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh! But like, Krillin in English, or maybe in German as well, I don't know. But in Dragon Ball, the bald guy who throws discs around, his name is Krillin. But in the original Japanese name, his name is Kuririn. So they changed it to make it easier to say, I guess. But then, since Shepherd is basically a German word, it is easy enough to say.
Assistant to Administrator
so I suppose that example doesn't really work.
For the incident in the docking bay.
Yeah, real
Someone
friendly.
Pissing your security chief's coffee today?
She takes her job seriously. She is a valuable asset to the company. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
I heard there were Geff
Has
here.
anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's
Oh
maid is
boy, Noveria. She's a dead
She's
woman.
a threat to galactic peace. I'm here to bring her in or put her down.
The board doesn't like having outside problems dumped in its lap, Commander. Benezia left for the
I'm a Spectre.
Research
Deal with
Complex
it.
days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
I'll require your cooperation.
Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for
You can get into so many shenanigans here. Play your cards right and you can leave a pile of corpses behind. Well, well, well. Let's try and play our cards right then.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
I won't need any help. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Pile of corpses, you say?
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific
Port
research and
Hanshan.
development.
That's
For
a
your
bit
own
of a crap
safety
name.
and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel.
Right, I'm a Spectre, I ain't gonna do shit.
Concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you.
I will kill your friendly administrative staff. That word did not come out right, but I got it close enough that it doesn't matter. Oh shit, I remember this place. There's an annoying boss fight here, isn't there? Oh, it's the one with the bomb, isn't it? And you can like let the bomb set off, like chase after the guy instead of disarming the bomb or something. Is it that place? You can either disarm the bomb and let the boss get away, or chase after the boss and kill him, but then the bombs go off and all the innocent people die. I think that's where we are.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Yeah, well, you don't have it. I'm busy. Alright, I bet Saren didn't have people walking up to him asking him for help. What's about this room? Literally a pointless little room by here. So from a gaming perspective, it would be really cool to have a Mass Effect and Star Wars sort of crossover.
Sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Off limits? Do you not know who I am, boyo? How can it be off limits to my character at this point? I'm literally one of the few people in, I don't know, this area of the universe, I guess, who are more or less above the law. Or as close to being above the law as possible. Alright, let's go down here then, I guess. So let's bring up the map. The map will know what to do. Ah, we gotta go there. Where am I? I'm here, so turn left and then go up the stairs, I guess. Turn left. You what? Hello there, friend. Aw. Okay, you can't aim on him directly, but bullets right in the face. Doesn't count though, apparently. Come on, let me go. That's madness. People aren't even paying attention. Like, I shot that guy in the head like what, 7 times, and he didn't even notice. Either I need to upgrade and get stronger guns. Wait a minute, isn't this where I started? Wait, did I not talk to someone that the game wanted me to talk to? What's going on here? I don't want to talk to anyone. I want to just do what I'm doing. What's going on here? Alright, we find explore the uncharted world. Artema Tau cluster. Oh, wait a minute. So I was supposed to leave. Says Gianna said to speak with Administrator Anoleri or whatever to leave. His office is upstairs. Okay. So where's that woman I spoke? This fucking game. Ah, I'm getting confused. Now, where's his office? How do I get upstairs?
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's right. Lucky your shields protected you. Right, they're all telling me to go, so I'm guessing I'm supposed to leave now. Because I came here to get Liara. And if Liara isn't here, I don't currently need to be here. Get back, now you're going back to your ship, right, okay. Honestly, it's warm today. I can't think straight. Probably pathetic for other countries, but we are apparently starting a heat wave for a week or two, which is, again, laughable in other countries. It's like 20 degrees. That's warm here. I'm warm. My girlfriend's laughing at it because, you know, in Bulgaria 20 degrees is not really that warm. They have like 30-degree summers. That's just an average day. Well, if you want Liara, you do need to leave this planet, but you might as well do this. Yeah, right, wait, so let me check my mission. Which one, what have I got to do for this? Right. What are we doing here? To peak 15. Sounds... I need to drive out. No, we're not on Pharos. Right, so what do I need to do by here then? Is this the go upstairs to speak to that guy in his office? Right, this is where I'm shooting the guy in the face. Is this another pointless room? What's back here? Oh, what's this? This could be a thing. Synthetic insights. Look at the map again, okay. This is telling me to go back to the previous area up the stairs. Oh, there's an administration office there. Ah, have I got to go to the vehicle?
Access to the garage is restricted.
Stand aside.
Business. I need to leave this station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization from Mr. Analeas. No exceptions. I'm sorry.
Oh, right, the administration office. Right, okay. I wanted to go to the Mantis. Is it Mantis? Is that what the car's called? I forgot what it's called, but you know. The funky car, which apparently they've left more or less intact in terms of gameplay. Except for, I think the accuracy. When you shoot in the cannon, you actually hit where you're aiming at, not generally where you're aiming at, which it used to be. Step aside, noobs. Calling them noobs, I'm the one who's getting lost in every bloody planet I go to. Ah, Gianna, there she is. Where's Anole?
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
Where's A?
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas.
Yes, what?
Analeas.
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Yeah, that's right. Sort this fool out. Analeas,
You will excuse
I
me
presume.
if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Watch your mouth.
Funny thing about humans, we're pretty loyal to our home world.
My homeworld is clean. Poverty is non-existent. If you take some perverse pride in that overheated, acid-washed slum, that is your business. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
You think I'm a threat?
And I represent the second guessing of galactic law.
Just so we understand each other. I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at peak 15.
I need to see her.
Immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
So we drive.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Define personal escort.
What did you mean by personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety
People look
of
out for
person,
exclamation
mainly Asari
marks
commandos.
on the map.
Commander, you didn't think that odd.
They followed all
Yes, I
our
should.
regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
Why is she
Brought you
here?
out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized to act in his name. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Oh well, I'll just waste as much time as I can.
I believe I explained this already, did I not?
No.
He's a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is he developing weapons here?
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Oh, see, this guy's useless.
This time.
Can I kill him? Yeah, that's right. Die! Felt good. Alright, so look at the map. What are we doing? So, that guy just gave us a little bit of information. Other than that... So now I'm supposed to leave this place, aren't I? Oh yeah.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Don't underestimate me.
I can bludgeon pretty hard. Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar.
You really ought to have taken this out. Taken what out?
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Taken what out? It's so weird that you can just shoot willy-nilly and nobody bats. Yeah, it is weird. I don't get, like, you know, hey look, I'm one of you guys now. And then bang. Like the bullet spread hits them and they just there, like, yeah. Good thing this is a safe area and those bullets don't hurt. Right, where are we going now? So look at the map. Speak with at the hotel bar. Take the elevator on the upper end of the plaza opposite the entrance from the right, okay, docking bay. So the docking... Oh my god. Look at that guy! I forgot about those people. What an interesting race. Right, so that was this one by here. Takes the elevator. Alright, come on then, game. Give me someone to shoot. I forgot the name of who I'm... Oh, well, it wasn't you. It's not you. I don't think it was that guy anyway. No. Alright, what's up here? Oh, we're in it. Haha! Ah, skill's too low. I don't have decryption. Yeah, that'll do. How much you love your snipers there, my man. Let's give you... Okay, how much you love your shotguns. Let's give you all those. My god, that'll do. Oh, it was Lorik. Damn it, I ran right past him. Can I hack this now at least? I'm in too low. God, why am I even leveling up your skills, Garrus? You can't even help. Exclamation marks on your map. On the map. What? Oh yeah. I don't know what's going on with me today. Thank you. No clue what's going on with me. Yeah, that's right. You run the other way, punk. There he is. Loric?
Afternoon.
Loric.
Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Goodbye.
Are you Loric Keene? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
Shepard, Alliance Navy.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Systems Alliance Navy.
It's too late for cover-ups, Commander. Your picture has been sent to every employee. They've been
I don't know what it is. Like, I played it a little bit before the remaster came out.
For the
but
moment, I'm the
for some
manager of the
reason,
Synthetic
I'm just
Insights office.
not managing to get anything right today. I'm struggling so much with figuring out what I'm doing. Managing the bar today?
Taking a 3-martini lunch?
You mean my loitering here? If only it were mere indolence. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
What do you want?
Skip to the part where you tell me what you want and what you'll give me for it.
Put bluntly, the administrator demands rent kickbacks from the companies on Novaria. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Alright, I'm interested.
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the ocean? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han-Shan's security team searching my offices.
Han-Shan.
He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware
I am
of
Shai-Shan.
outside employment.
They're crooked.
Under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will want to execute it. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
No. All the carpets are getting bloodstains now. I'll even smear some dirt on one of them. Off my boot. Dirt on my shoe, I assume. That music just suddenly, like, no, enough of that. You're not in the club anymore. You don't deserve nice music. Or any music at all. Alright, where are we going? I guess it's this one? Synthetic Insights. I guess that's where we need to go. It's the only other elevator around here. Right, that should just be to the right here. Yay, let's kill people. I know it's been a while, hasn't it? We've just been talking and walking around. Almost no action. Alright. Up we go. Get our fill of the action now.
Freeze! Han-Shan security. This office is sealed.
What do you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
You can't take us. Oh, I haven't got it. Out of my
I don't have
way.
time for this. Get the hell out of here or I'll start shooting.
You want to cause trouble?
Hey! Aha, they shot first. It's self-defense. Ah, wrong button. Get your gun back out, you knobhead. Alright, assault rifle. Alright, gang, protect me. Why can't I shoot my gun? What the fuck is going on? There we go. That was weird, I weren't allowed to shoot. What? Oh, I'm fucked. Heal, go, 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 heal. Yeah. Save your fearless leader. Okay, okay, good. So, I love how powerful this bloody sniper rifle sounds. Like, it doesn't half sound like you're taking off someone's limb when you shoot them. Like, just the whole thing clean off. Where's this man's office, I wonder? Ah, medkit. Don't mind if I do. You download the evidence from Lorik's computer. Yes, I do. Damn, decryption's being too low. Ah. Oh, it's you.
You're supposed to be in here, Shepard. Do you plan on making me leave? Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Annaleus would throw you off world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
That's why I always take Tali. She's a champion hacker. Well, my fault there, I suppose. Bring it on.
If you want to fight, I'll give you one. You talk the talk.
Ah, take this.
Break your legs.
Fucking sniped me. Let's try that again. Ah, cool. It's just the one conversation. No, you talk the talk, then bang! I thought you were just breaking my legs. Why did you shoot me?
No, I'm not. I'm Annaleus.
Oh,
your men are
damn
dirty,
it.
Sergeant. You're here.
If you want to
bring it on.
The talk, let's see if you can walk. Break your legs.
Yeah, just keep your head still, damn it. Get away! This is our hidey hole. Oops, wrong spot. Oh, that one's dead. There you go, they're dead. There we go. Now where's the last one? Oh, now woman, reveal yourself. Come on, blind fire, you can do it. That is terrible accuracy. Come on, hit it once. Hooray! I did it. Is she dead? Did we kill her and I just didn't notice her die? Or did she... Oh, she ran downstairs. Hello? There we go. What we got here? A crate with the Liberator in it. Don't mind if I do. What's this? Is this the highest difficulty? No, it's normal. Just the standard difficulty, and I got wrecked in like a single shot. Well, let me check. I'm pretty sure it's just the standard difficulty. Gameplay, probably. Yeah, it's just normal. There's 3 levels higher than this, so I don't know why I got just ruined so bad. Yeah, I don't know what all these numbers are for. I just picked random numbers that seemed good at the time. Oh no, you don't. I ain't falling for that again. Hey, that one's easy. I can do this one. He says before failing, but thankfully not. Alright, there we go, we can do this one as well. Although I should probably upgrade my weapons. I'm probably using the same ones for ages. We're using the Lancer 1. Do I have a Lancer 2? No. So it's between the Avenger and the Banshee. This one. There's a hurricane coming through. Nope. Stinger 2. Got hammer. Oh, this one's better in 2 areas. And let's get that one. This damn thing overheats all the time. I'm fed up of it. Onyx. Right, what are you using, my man? Lancer. I'll swap their weapons out once I've actually got, you know, quite a few level 2s and 3s. This was where all the things I couldn't hack were, so let's... I think we killed that woman, I just didn't notice her die. She very much had an unceremonial death. I assume Rex or Garrus killed her, because I definitely didn't.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
I'm entirely innocent.
Not. Why would I?
Don't play me, Shepard. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Before I talk to Keen, I'm going to save the game at this point. She won't be missed. Oh, no, of course not. She was a bit of a butthole. I knew her for 20 minutes and I'm already glad I haven't got to talk to her again. Same as this guy. And his pink top. His partially pink top. It's a bit odd that this is apparently a hotel. They're going to the hotel to get pissed.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Oh, leave me alone, Malene. Oh, what do you want, Gianna? Let me see if I can talk to her just in case I don't like where this goes and I get roped into something.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Now you can rat out both Parasini and Queen if you go to Annalise. If you're so... Oh, that would be the most renegade option, I assume. Siding with the bad guy. Of all the bad guys. I don't have time for this.
I don't have time for pleasantries. Act natural. You want to blow my cover? We're two friends who haven't seen each other since college. Remember that time so-and-so did that thing? The executive board knows about Annalaeus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet could run profitably again.
Like I
If your
care.
executive board loses a few million credits, it's not my problem. I have my own mission.
Yes, fate of billions and all that. I couldn't possibly understand how important your work is. You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Annalaeus is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
I'll consider it.
Consider it and get back to you.
If you have any love for the law, you'll talk to Keen for me. Don't disappoint me. You know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
Well, I don't have love for the law. I am a renegade. Alright, let's go talk to that knobhead. I forgot I was supposed to do the evil options here. I was thinking, yeah, I'm going to turn this guy in, ruin his day because he's a twat, and then I realised, no, wait, I've got to be a twat. I've got to pick the bad things as well. I've got to team up with this guy because I'm supposed to be evil. I'm doing it wrong here. I almost did it wrong. Right. Let's go grass on these two. And Elise, or whatever your name was, have I got some news for you? Open sesame. Can I just ignore her and go speak to him now? Gives me permission once, and I can just waltz in whenever I want.
All of them annoying. What do you want now?
Gianna's investigating you.
Your secretary is a plant for the executive board. Internal affairs, she said.
That is good to know. Would you mind stepping outside? I'm afraid I will have to let Miss Parasini go. I can't wait. Your mind has not been fully on your duty to me.
Oh shit, you got a gun. He's gonna kill her.
Sir.
I'm not losing this job.
Ananias, if I don't report in, the board will figure it out. Put the weapon...
I said I'm not losing this job!
Oh damn. Didn't expect to get her killed. 25 Renegade, hell yeah. Oh god, he died. I didn't get a chance to grass the other guy. Oh well.
Mother of...
Who are you two?
Secure the area. Keep everyone out of here now.
Yes, ma'am.
What happened here, Commander Shepard?
I don't know.
It's me. I just got here myself.
Where were you when this occurred? What did you see?
Ananias call. I heard yelling.
I heard an argument and shots fired.
So you didn't actually witness anything?
Now talk to Queen
Still,
again.
I have to wonder why you didn't try to intervene.
Not my job.
Isn't arresting criminals, it's shooting terrorists.
And I should not be telling you how to do your job. My apologies. Excuse me, Commander. The death of an executive must always be filed in triplicate.
Let's see what he says. Yes. Alright. Well, I like the Quarians anyway, so I don't mind being nice to this guy. As long as I'm overall Renegade, it's all good. Doesn't have to be 100%. Well, I already said I'm not going to be Renegade towards Rex and Tally, so it's not going to be 100% Renegade anyway. Like, I remember there's a sort of bonding moment with Garrus when you shoot things. I'm obviously going to go Renegade, I'm going to make that shot and like rub her in his face, but you know, that's just a bit of friendly banter. It's not really Renegade. Steal his garage pass, yeah. Don't even need his garage pass, I'm going to take it anyway so he can't even get in his fancy cars.
Excuse me, I need a moment.
Mate, woman, leave me alone. I'm trying to talk to my good buddy here.
Inspector, I thought you'd be cleaning up that nasty business between Ananias and his secretary.
What do you mean? I still have the evidence.
About your evidence.
Yes, about that. It seems I no longer need it. Don't you agree?
What about my money?
Not so fast. You promised to pay me if I recovered this evidence.
Economics is supply and demand, Spectre. There is no longer a demand for what you supply.
That's where you're
Really?
wrong.
Because I was wondering how the board would feel about you wiretapping their administrator.
Peevish, I am sure. You are shrewd for a human. I appreciate that. I can provide 250 credits for, let us say, document recycling. I appreciate your help.
500 credits.
Despite the unexpected resolution.
No,
I should let you go.
I can't negotiate, apparently.
Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk.
Imprisonment. Don't you talk to me. Alright. Steal his garage pass. Sadly, it was not an option, as it turned out. I suppose it's only reasonable that he would have learned of what happened, but still, that seems awfully fast for him to find out. Wrong button. Alright, where am I? I'm by here, so yeah, okay, so I need to go back down here. Well, my Renegade points and what have you is working out. Oh, off his body. I think I did take it off the body. Is it stealing if he's dead? Realistically, he no longer is alive, so it's technically not his possession anymore.
The garage is restricted.
I have a pass.
Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
It's okay. I'm used to bad weather. I hope. You should still be able to go there. Yeah. Oh God. Ah. It's like a little frog. With his little hands and feet. Look at him. Look at, why is he walking like that? Get out of here, you loser. A destroyer? Yeah, get out of here, loser. Punk. There you go. Oh God, they're moving too fast. Yay, well done.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Who's Mako? What's this now? Right, I ain't got time for this woman. I need to get in me Mako. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if this is still a ball ache to use. Oh God. Level 1 hazard. I can deal with that. I'm at least a level 3 hazard to myself. No. No, it's nice to be back on Hoth. Whoa! Oh God. Oh, where's the other rockets? What's going on here? Back off with your grenades or rockets, wherever it is you're using. Can't dodge that many. Oh, I'm gonna chill back here. No! Stop! Getting hit by literally all of them. No. Motherfucker. Alright, we made it. Somehow. Get closer and run them over. That would have been a better plan. What was he doing? I don't think he was supposed to be there. He ruined his friend's moment by running literally through him. Alright. Can I, there we go, jump out of here. Let's see what we got going on in here. Alright. I wonder how much of an improvement number 2 and 3 will be. I feel like the answer will be not very, since they are newer, so they just won't put as much effort into them. I still hope there's some sort of effort. That was the biggest problem with Bioshock, or the Bioshock collection, was Bioshock Infinite had literally zero effort put into it, because... There we go, that was easier. Oh my god! That was it. What are you doing, car? Reverse, you fucking numpty. The directions are completely related to where you're looking, like where the camera is. So that's what was going on there. Heh. Easy does it now. Sorry, this place is pretty bloody big, isn't it? So I'm gonna save, just in case I get blown up. Ooh. Don't know where that explosion came from. I apparently missed someone. Let's just go. Oh. Oops. That's it, isn't it? There you go. Let's hop on out of here and hop on into here, I suppose. Hello? Shooting at me. There we are. Easy stuff, man. No problems here. Ah, shit, it's a Krogan. It's okay, it used to be a... No, it's still alive. It's still a Krogan. Little Krogan, come out to play. I'm talking to you. Why isn't it hitting him? There we go. Shoot fast! Hehe. Now, what are you doing getting back up? You'll be dead. What is this bollocks about? He's a fucking zombie Krogan. Well, I'm dead. Haha! I'm not dead. You better not get back up. Team? What's going on here? There's this? There's a Geth over there. Come on, Mr. Frog. Get over here. Aha, you fool! They're Krogan, they really suck at dying. Shit, I read your message. Why isn't he dead? I killed him. What's this bollocks about? I killed that one. Yeah, they do suck at dying, don't they? And hello. What all this shit that was? Definitely killed that one. Maybe now my team will actually help me. I don't have a clue what they were doing a moment ago. They get back up unless killed with fire. Isn't that zombies in Resident Evil? Why are the Krogans death-proof? No, that's not actually hitting. Have I got a grenade? I have no grenades. Rex, what are you doing on the floor? Ah, that. You know, I may have come here unprepared. There's a small chance. Alright, swap to a sniper. Garrus, get out your sniper. Rex, get out your sniper. We're gonna play the long game here. Oh. Shit, shit, shit. Whoa, that was close. Oh wait, are these guys actually like using... Oh no, for their sniper, right, they're shotguns then. Right, there you go. Oh, I get it, when you down them, they start like having rapid healing. So you've got to kill them a second time, the cheeky sausages.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage.
Is that a fact?
Biohazard materials
I've suffered a great deal of damage. I've been killed like 3 times.
Intelligence user interface offline.
Alright, it doesn't give you anything over there. Decryption skill too low. Should have expected. Oh, an upgrade kit. I love that. Oh yeah, I haven't put any things, have I? Yeah. How'd you do it? There we go. Upgrades. Designed to shed flesh. Bonus damage. Organic, synthetic. Toxic damage. Let's get some toxic damage on the go. What's this? Armor piercing rounds. Garrus has some decryption skills. Yeah, I don't get why I can't use him though. Maybe I haven't upgraded him enough. Get your first aid up, my man. Right, Rex, what I can do for you? Combat armor. There you are. This should be enough to give Rex better armor, maybe? See where I know, he's wearing medium Krogan armor. I have heavy Krogan armor, but he can't wear that just yet. To what Garrus? Can he wear better armor? That's me. There you go. Nope. Right, before you go, let's quickly save the game so we haven't got to worry about getting killed and having to do that again.
What moron is all these turrets facing backwards?
Someone who is probably trying to keep the Geth out. Oh, medium. Easy stuff. Give me a challenge, game. In terms of decrypting combat, my character is like a wet noodle, so that is challenging enough at the moment. Right, lads, I think we're going to need shotguns in here. Oh, someone left the door open here for a while. Throw him! Ah shit, there's two. Ah, god damn. Go, dude, go. Rex, move. That feels unfair. He's literally shooting us from a little hidey hole. Where are we safe?
What was that? Probably debris. Don't have a panic attack. I'll protect you.
Yeah, it's probably debris. What the hell is that? That don't look like no debris I've ever seen. Right, come on gang, let's kill this debris. Or not. Let's do this instead. No, it's a bit of a data log. Arachne soldier.
Damned if I know. There's someone in this mountain does.
We assume. They may have just literally appeared out of nowhere. That could have been their first time they showed themselves. Ooh, what's this? God, this whole everything being decrypted thing is right ballic. Can't steal in peace in this game, man. Or loot, shall we say. Let's make ourselves feel better about stealing everyone's stuff. What? What's appeared? What are you shooting at? That's alright, you guys can kill that. Ud not Rex, giver of no facts. And the man does not care at all. And that's part of what makes him so great. I feel like he should be taller. Yeah, what do you got? You got nothing, losers.
It must be for the station's mainframe.
So whack it. Turn this thing on.
Yeah, it sounds like there's something living back here, my man. When you whack it. Not enough power to restart. Ah, how convenient. In a very inconvenient kind of way. Please consult station something. Ah, what's this? Fusion, I can't go in there. No. Oh, in it. Power junction.
Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
But the character model has to fit with the others. I think he is taller in cutscenes. Yeah, I suppose that would make sense. It just feels like a race of, you know, space hulks, more or less, should be giants. Oh, here we go. Now I can go down. There's no... Oh, what? I gotta go on my own? No! Oh, it's okay. There's nothing down here to kill me. Are there... repair with 100 Omni Gel. Insufficient Omni Gel. Right? Memory core 1 damage. Transfer modules from 2 or 3 to activate. I don't know. That one? What do you mean? What am I supposed to do here? Memory core 1 damage. Transfer module stack to 2 or 3 to activate. Press A to exit. Ah, no, I don't. Oh, damn it, you knobhead. Alright. So, what if I do that then? Alright, put you back there, then put you over to... Yeah, I did it. I am the greatest man to hack a thingy. It's the Towers of Hanoi.
Would you like help?
I am. I've not heard of Towers. Crap, a pop-up.
How do I shut this thing up?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
No.
Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance.
Alright, well, apparently
One moment,
yes.
Please. Service record confirmed. Due to the current emergency, you are entitled to secure access of all systems.
Hell yeah.
Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to binary helix executives. This system is
But I'm a
ready to
Spectre.
process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to
I'm in a
find
hurry.
Matriarch Venezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
Why can't I
need a
leave?
Status report. What systems are down?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline.
Landlines? That's a weird one to be down.
Do you have an additional system status query?
That's all
No.
I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Alright, we're on
Manual
2 hours
restart
now. I'll quickly
required.
do this last objective then. I think. Right, you already said that. Shut up with your damn user alerts, woman. Right, come on then, what we got over here? Oh. Have it. What do we got? Oh, I got a new ability. Warp. Adrenaline boost. Ah, get back!
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Jeez, that was close.
User alert. Landline connections.
Oh look, I could have shot a fire thing there.
Online. How may I assist?
That's all I need right now.
Very well.
You may not assist me, I didn't realise that's what I was clicking on. Hello. Right, what we gotta do up here? Nothing. Oh, do I have to talk to the AI woman to sort this bit out then? Yeah, go for it. Alright, fine, let's talk to the AI woman. No, nothing there. About the roof here. Connect landline. Ah, right, okay.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart.
Ah, there it was.
User alert.
Damn
Landline
thing. Aha! Landline's repaired. Haha, look at me go. Why am I wasting my time as a Spectre? I should work for the phone companies. Reconnecting landlines everywhere. But yeah, this does appear to be quite a large area, so I think I'll have to leave it by here for today, because we have gone over the 2-hour mark and I can't see me being finished in this area for at least another good like half an hour or something. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed Quiet You. Obviously I'll be streaming every weekday between 5 and half 5 as a starting time. I'm going to be focusing mainly on Mass Effect at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole trilogy in one run. I might do do a different game, or at least do a part of a different game, then do 2, and like kind of mix it up that way. Otherwise it's going to be a whole lot of Mass Effect for quite a few weeks, I'd imagine. See you tomorrow then. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, Hastrigger. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a great weekend, and you know, if you've enjoyed this, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel, or check out my Twitch, The Cosmic Turtles. Bye now, and I will speak to you soon.